Did you know your mind might not be entirely your own? This isn't science fiction, it's reality for millions today. Invisible chains of psychological manipulation trap people, not physical walls. Cults aren't just strange groups in remote places. Mind control techniques are everywhere, hiding in plain sight. These methods are subtle, powerful, and can ensnare even the most independent thinkers. Mind control is a science, refined to break down your identity and critical thinking. Cult leaders are masters of psychology, exploiting your fears and desires to control you. The threat is real and happening now, turning free thinkers into obedient followers. This video will reveal the methods behind the manipulation, how leaders isolate victims, create alternate realities, and weaponize emotions. Understanding these tactics is your best defense. The victims aren't weak. They're people like you and me, searching for meaning or community. Instead, they find predators offering dreams that become nightmares. The tools of mind control have evolved, making us all potential targets. The battle for your mind is being waged every day, often where you least expect it. Let's pull back the curtain on how it works. The first step in mind control is building a psychological cage. Cult leaders isolate you, not with walls, but by cutting you off from your support network. Studies show that social isolation makes people more vulnerable to influence. When you're alone, the leader's voice becomes your only reality. Take Heaven's Gate. Marshall Applewhite isolated followers from family and friends, convincing them the outside world was corrupt. He controlled all information, creating a closed loop where only his truth existed. Without dissenting opinions, followers accepted even the most bizarre ideas. Imagine losing all contact with loved ones and outside perspectives. Your reality would warp. The leader becomes the sole gatekeeper of truth. Critical thinking erodes, not from lack of intelligence, but from lack of information. This isn't just theory, it's a proven strategy used by regimes and cults alike. The goal is dependency, making you believe only the leader can offer safety and answers. Once they control your reality, they can make you believe anything. The psychological prison is complete when you can't imagine life without them. That's the terrifying power of information control. After isolation comes the love bomb, a flood of affection and validation. Research shows that overwhelming praise can short-circuit rational defenses. New recruits are told they're special, chosen, and deeply understood. For the lonely, this is intoxicating. Jim Jones of the People's Temple mastered this, creating a utopian community, at first. But the love was conditional, a tool to create loyalty and dependency. Once hooked, followers would do anything to keep that sense of belonging. The manipulation feels like love, preying on our need to belong. To question the leader means risking exile and loneliness. The love is an illusion, designed to make you addicted to approval. You're not forced to stay, you choose to, desperate for acceptance. This is how intelligent people are drawn in, not by force, but by the promise of love that was never real. After love comes fear, the leader manufactures a phobia of leaving. Dr. Margaret Singer called this phobia indoctrination. Followers are convinced that leaving will bring doom, spiritual ruin, or harm. Scientology's suppressive person doctrine is a prime example. Leave, and you're cut off from everyone you know. The fear of total social annihilation keeps people trapped. The group becomes the only safe harbor in a world full of imagined threats. The leader is the sole protector from these dangers. This is classic manipulation. Create a problem, then sell yourself as the solution. The fear is constant, making the idea of leaving terrifying. It's a psychological prison, bars made of fear. Even after escape, the fear can linger for years. The ultimate goal to install a voice of fear inside your mind, keeping you under control. Mind control hasn't changed, but the delivery has. The internet is the new battleground. Social media algorithms create echo chambers, isolating you from dissenting views and radicalizing beliefs. Online extremist groups and conspiracy communities use classic cult tactics: love bombing, USVs them narratives, and manufactured phobias. Charismatic digital leaders reach millions, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. Your smartphone becomes a portal for manipulation. Notifications, endless scrolls, and dopamine hits make you more susceptible. The line between passionate community and digital cult is dangerously blurred. You might think you're just following an influencer, but you could be stepping into a trap. The algorithm cares only about engagement. Fear, outrage, and secret truths are its currency. Digital manipulators craft addictive, emotionally charged content to gain your loyalty and your money. The chains are now digital, ensnaring millions without them ever leaving home. The threat is everywhere, and it's evolving. Stay alert. Your mind is the prize. Escaping mind control is hard. It's not just about walking away. The psychological chains run deep, isolation, engineered love, and manufactured fear. Freedom often starts with new information, a crack in the leader's reality. Former cult members describe a snapping moment when the illusion shatters. This is terrifying. Your entire world collapses. The journey out requires immense courage and support from outsiders. Therapists, support groups, and patient family are lifelines back to reality. Recovery is slow, rebuilding identity, and learning to trust your mind again. Understanding manipulation tactics provides a map for escape. It's not a personal failing, but the result of a predatory system. For outsiders, the best help is patience and unconditional support, not argument. Offer a safe place to land when their world falls apart. Knowledge is the first step to freedom. The techniques are simple. The victims are many, and the threat is growing. Isolation, love bombing, and fear are proven tools for dismantling free will. The battlefield is now your phone, your community, your mind. This isn't just about others, it's a warning for you. Manipulators exploit universal vulnerabilities, the need for love, belonging, and meaning. Your greatest defense is awareness, knowing the playbook. The danger is invisible, designed to feel like your own choice. Remain vigilant, question authority, and never surrender your critical thinking. The war for your mind is real, and you're on the front lines. What do you think? Have you seen these tactics in your life? Share your thoughts below.